RJ, what's up, buddy? So I spoke to your dad, and he tells me that your friends don't believe you that your dad is friends with me. So here I am making this video for you, bud. So if your friends don't believe you, you can show them this video that I am good friends with your dad. This is actually me. Hi. And yeah. Just wanted to say, what's up. Hope you're doing good in school. Make sure you stay in school. It's completely important. Stay in school, get good grades, graduate. Graduate high school. That is important, man. Graduate school. Stay in school. That is important. Your education is so important. So stay in school, little dude. And yeah, hope you're doing good, bud. And yeah, be safe, be easy, and be good. And don't do like I did when I was your age. Stay out of trouble, please. Thank you. And yeah, I hope you have a good one, bud.
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Welcome back to the Cyrax Deep Dive series here on the Swamp Dweller Live channel. It's absolutely devious hours out here with Cyrax once again thinking that he's got any sort of fan base. Making videos for the kiddies? That's devious knowing what you have been caught doing over the years, my friend. There's a word that I could say, but I'll refrain for now. Of course, Cyrax has made his third status report. Allegedly there was a second one, but I don't see it anywhere. So who knows? Maybe it's just this first clip that was only about 50 seconds long. Who knows? But we got a couple more minutes from the good old goblin, so let's see how his recovery, quote unquote, is going here.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I am currently, as of today, on week 3 of my recovery back to a normal life, which so far is going good. It's going really good so far. I've just been spending time with family, friends, loved ones. Mentally, I'm doing great. I'm doing very, very good as of right now. So, yeah.
So, bro's gonna say that he's gonna, check in every 3 weeks, but if this is status report 3 on week 3, that means he's done at least 1 a week. So, I don't know, the math ain't mathin' here, Cyrax, and I'm not really confident that he's getting any better. Almost seems like he's repeating the same exact stuff he's been saying since 2017. But I digress, Cyrax. I guess I'll give you a little bit more time to explain yourself. But being this deep into the Raxiverse, you should know that nothing is likely ever going to change with any of these absolute regards at 339 Lloyd. It's always going to be an absolute cluster of the worst possible traits any human being could ever have. Throw in a few bedbugs, throw in a couple lice outbreaks, and about 5 IQ, and here you go. You got the Lloyds.
I just recently got back into playing some old school games like Castlevania. Started playing the Castlevania games again, which is a good game series. Absolutely love it. One of my personal favorites, actually. And if you've never played Castlevania, I highly urge you to play it. It's fun.
You leave Castlevania out of your goblin mouth, Cyrax. That's a great game series. The animes are okay as well. Well, I guess animated series. I don't really know if you can count them as animes. If Cyrax has truly ever said anything of substance, it would definitely be recommending the Castlevania games. Good stuff, classic. But we all know why Cyrax is stuck playing these classic games. It's because that Xbox, that Wii, that PC, if you will, has all been bricked because he can't stop putting in kill sticks to them. He gets random USBs in the mail and has an obsession with pitting them into every single electronic he owns. Even his TVs have been destroyed at some point or the other. Come on, Cyrax.
It's a lot of fun. I've been jumping back into my artwork a lot more lately, which is actually fun. I've pretty much jumped back in full time into that. Started writing and recording music again. I haven't recorded anything as of yet, but I've begun the writing process again, which is fun. Other than that, really not too much going on. Just been hanging out with my friends, my family, my loved ones, being normal, which honestly feels good to finally be able to have a normal life again. It feels really good to be back in that solid state mindset again.
Personally, it doesn't matter how many times Cyrax tries to act like he can go away and pretend like none of the stuff he ever did happened. This is a PDF, this is a child predator, this is somebody who has affected people in all kinds of ways, whether it be his own family, whether it be the people around him. He's just a bad guy, a nasty guy, and needs to be held accountable. That's why I'm still here. I want to see this guy get held accountable. I don't care if it's the homeless arc. I don't care if it's him getting thrown into some sort of home. I want to watch this guy have to deal with the consequences he has made for himself. It's almost like if this were anyone else that wasn't labeled as a 43 by the Akron Police Department, they would have been done thrown into jail, been done gotten their comeuppance. But here we are, boys. Uncle Swampy D getting to make some good old content for you.
Mentally, I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm starting to get back to normal. On the plus side, I have a better handle on my PTSD. I haven't had very many panic attacks or anxiety attacks. I've been doing really good. Not really much else is, really going on. My depression's starting to get a little bit better, which is good. My depression is kind of starting to dip down, which is really good, honestly. But, yeah, other than that, not really much is going on. Just leading a normal life, enjoying myself, and having a good time, man.
It absolutely blows my mind that anybody could ever hear Cyrax say, "I'm depressed, I have anxiety," when he has literally never had to go through anything. Sure, he's been trolled and made fun of online, but this is a guy who's been caught doing the absolute most diabolical, your boy finally said it, things possible on the internet. Trying to talk to kids, showing his butthole, his balls, his wing on live stream because he's mad at people, beating his grandma, beating his ex-girlfriend, absolutely being a menace to everybody around him. He's gone to jail, regardless of being let out pretty much instantly, has been labeled as a 43 by the local police department, has literally gained thousands, if not millions upon millions of views for being an absolute internet joke. But here he is, talking about his anxiety getting better, his depression getting better. What are you depressed about, Cyrax? What are you anxious about? What bills do you pay? What taxes are you responsible for? What have you done besides make everybody in your family a laughingstock online? Please, tell me.
I have talked about it with all my loved ones and all my friends and all my family, and I was gonna come back and start doing content again, but I talked to my family and my loved ones, and right now, until further notice, I'm stepping away from that and just focusing strictly on my artwork, recording music, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I've not really been doing too much. Like I said, I've been more focused on my music, been very focused on doing my artwork again, which is fun to finally jump back into. Been binge watching a lot of, movies that I've been wanting to see. Started binge watching a lot of anime that I haven't seen yet that I've wanted to see. But yeah, other than that, nothing really much special going on here on my end and stuff. So, like I said, just enjoying life, being normal, and having fun, man.
When Cyrax says he talked to his friends, he talked to his family, and he's gonna take some time off away from social medias and all that, it's really just Sally saying, "Hey, Chance, if you don't fucking stop, I'm actually gonna throw you out on the street, you piece of sh." But unfortunately, we all know Cyrax will be back very, very soon. As you can see, once a week at the very minimum, he's already been throwing up some updates somehow, even though he's banned off the Facebooks, banned off the Twitter, banned off the goddamn kicks. Everywhere you could possibly have free speech and be an absolute degenerate, he is somehow thrown off of. But we all know he'll ban evade eventually and still somehow, some way, find a new way to upload some crappy gameplay from his phone with his splooge covered TV and try to say that this is what he's being robbed of millions for.
But anyways, love you guys, and I will see you guys back here in another 3 weeks or 4 weeks for another update. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys later.
Yo, we almost 10 minutes in, so I can finally say, fuck the police. Anyways, what's up, guys? Glad to see you made it to the end of this video. It's very sad that I don't got more to cover. Goddamn, Cyrax, give me some goddamn content, boy. Uncle Swampy D's fucking jonesing. Nah, y'all, it's all good. I'm just glad to see this goddamn goblins finally getting some comeuppance and crying all alone without the internet to be able to sit there and support him. No more Fortnite. that. No more V-Bucks. No more Sally credit card stealings. It feels great. It feels amazing. And I'm here to document every step of the way. But with that said, Uncle Swampy D is about to be on tour again. I know, god damn it, Uncle Swampy D. Stop being successful. Stop being everything Mr. Cyrax wishes he was. But I can't stop. I won't stop. I'ma keep going, boys. I'd love to see you out there. You can find some information on the goddamn Burn Absolute pages all over the interwebs. But with that said, unfortunately, there's not much more to cover about Cyrax right now. I have been looking into some Tofia Chew, I don't know, bro. Tofia? I think it's Tofia. I don't know, boys. Let me know. I'm also out here covering King Cobra JFS again, so if y'all are interested in the wild antics of King Cobra, definitely check those videos. If you have any other lolcows you'd like me to check in the meantime, definitely throw them in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about the recent Raxenings. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all soon. Chanty Poo is getting more and more worried, freaking out over the fact that he will soon be homeless when old cow Sally kicks the bucket. And that is a total lack of any kind. And that his total lack of any kind of talents combined with his extreme laziness and regardedness keeps him from making any kind of money on his own. Chanty is getting very, very worried about this. Chanty is aware we are 100% right. He is aware that he will be homeless when Sally goes away. He is aware that no one in his extended family will take him in. No one of his extended family actually gives a crap about him. They don't want to deal with his constant BS that Sally and Ed deal with. The extended family has made that very clear to both Sally and Chanty. So living with a family member after Sally gets her final judgment is not an option that Chanty has. And he is well aware of that. Chanty knows his buddy troll friends, quote unquote, can't be relied upon to offer even a couch to sleep on when the time comes. Chanty is aware of that. So Chanty Poo is getting more and more desperate and more worried about his situation he is in. He claims he has constant night terrors, anxiety attacks, etc. over this situation. No, Chanty Poo, those are not night terrors or anxiety attacks. Those are just the reality gently tapping you on your non-existent shoulder, reality breaking through your delusions while you prepare for the rest of your fast approaching days of being alone.
Why would you leave me alone, boy?
Why would it be hard?
Let me out.
Get the fuck out of here. Who's the king?
You are?
Then run away now.
No, I didn't forget. The bedbug jug, I'm waiting for it. Bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug. I'ma need that shit. Run me that shit.